Hello everyone, massagebf.com. Got my Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee beans. Chiapas mountains in Mexico. For a white guy, that's kind of a tongue twister. But yeah, I got 4 pounds of these bad boys. And of course you're gonna need, they come in beans. It's not grounded, so you're gonna need a coffee coffee grinder. I picked this up for, I think this was like $10. You can't grind up a whole lot at one time, but you can just keep going. I'm probably gonna I might take all of the beans out of this bag, pour it onto the plate, and then I'll grind them up, and then, I don't know, I might just, yeah, this bag can be resealed, I can tell, so that's cool, yeah, because, yeah, this bag is definitely able to be resealed. It's kind of got that Ziploc, dealio on it, so I'm going to try this coffee out for the first time, and willing to bet it's going to taste really good. But yeah, got enough coffee here to last me a while. So hopefully it tastes good. One can only hope. And I've got some MREs here. I'm actually listening to InfoWars. I should probably pause that. Let's see here. Hotel Wi-Fi is not all that great here anyway. But yeah, it's... These are my 72-hour kits. These are MREs from InfoWars. 100% highest quality, premium quality. Made in the USA. My camera's a little fuzzy. No MSG. And best tasting. Wow, that is really fuzzy. I should see if I can clean off my camera lens. That might help. But yeah, these things have a shelf life of 25 years. There's 16 servings in every 72-hour kit. And I got 3 of them. So, put these survival supplies over here next to my gun. And of course, I've noticed, I've bought a few things from them, but they always give me free bumper stickers. And I get to pass those out for free. I just go to a public place, my spare time. I've got a lot of bumper stickers. But yeah, they always put in one of these cool handbooks right here. Very, very informational. Free speech systems. It really baffles me. There's actually people here in America who would dare call themselves an American, and they actually support censorship. And I just don't know what they're putting in the water these days. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know what they're putting in the water. But if I want to say fuck all day long, then that's my right. I mean, I'm sorry. But this is America. And if you don't want me to say fuck repeatedly, then don't piss me off. You know what I mean? If you just treat me like an equal... then I'm probably not going to be saying fuck all the time. I'm going to open up that next box. I got my 2-week pack right here. Now what's cool about this one is when you get the 2-week pack or the 4-week pack. I'll put this one over here actually in the kitchen for now. But yeah, when you get the 2-week pack or the 4 or the 3-month pack, you actually get this Stairlight Rubbermaid bucket, and they actually sell these things at Walmart and Target and other places. And so even after you eat the food, you can reuse this box. There's nothing wrong with this box, but they just put their little labeling on it. See, there you go. And this is the 2-week pack, but when you buy the 4-week pack, you actually get more on the menu. That menu is going to double in size. So you're not going to get another 2 weeks of the exact same food. You're going to get more of a variety in the 4-week pack. But you can clearly see that on their website. And these are basically MREs. They're highly nutritious. And basically it's a meal ready to eat. So all you have to do is warm up some hot water. And it's got the easy open bag. See that little indentation? So it's easy, so you know exactly where to peel it. And then you can't see it because of the film, but there's this Ziploc mechanism in here, and they have them on these packs of coffee as well. But you get these Ziploc things, and this 2-week pack was $95 because it's on sale. It's normally $115 or $120, I believe it is. And then the 72-hour packs, those were on sale as well. But when I did the math, it comes out to about $2.50 per meal. Now, I've never had an MRE before. I'm about to try this out. I'll probably have an MRE tomorrow because I have some fresh produce I want to eat. So I'll probably try this out tomorrow. But I've been told from a few people that when they go on camping trips, MREs are good for camping trips. If you're going camping for like a week or two, MREs are really, really helpful because it's easy to cook your meals. You can eat, get on with your day, and you can enjoy hunting or fishing or nature or whatever it is that you went out there to actually do. So MREs come in handy. They're also good as to keep around in case there's like a major, like a disaster, stuff like that. It's good to have these. I've never had an MRE before, so that's why I'm going to eat a couple of them tomorrow. In fact, this maple oatmeal, that actually looks pretty good, so I think I'll have that in the morning when I wake up. And basically all you got to do is you got to warm up some water and put it in there. So it's a lot easier than trying to take raw meat and raw produce and stuff like that up in the mountains. Or of course if you're stuck somewhere, and if you can't get out, but if you're able to warm up water, these come up in handy. And I'm sure you probably could eat these raw without putting water in them, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, so that's probably not such a good idea. But I seriously need to clean my camera lens. Instructions say open. I'm going to look at it directly instead of, there we go. That's better. Open pouch and remove oxygen absorber. Bring 1 cup of water to boil. Stir in ½ cup of oatmeal. Cook 1 minute, stirring occasionally. Remove from heat. Let stand for 1 minute before serving. These things are packed. So, yeah, okay. So it says there's 8 servings per container. And these bags are packed. So that's probably why they have the actual Ziploc, system in there so that you can reseal them, because you're probably going to need to if there's 8 servings per pack, But yeah, I've got more camping gear than this, but that's why I have stuff like this, and I'm about to clean it out because this is my camping gear. Of course, I'm in a hotel right now, so. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. Try it out tomorrow, just to kind of get used to it, to kind of understand, because I've heard stories, people saying they eat like 2 of them and then they're full for like 2 days. So I mean, I've heard some stories about different kinds of MREs, but When I took, because I have 4 pounds of these coffee beans, when I took them out of the box, I instantly could smell the coffee. It smelled great. And then I could smell the Maple Grove oatmeal right when I opened this up. So, I mean, I can literally smell the food. It actually smells very pleasant. But, yeah, if you hate censorship, if you hate people who lie and manipulate each other, if you hate the America that has just all kinds of bullshit, all kinds of socialism. I mean, it's already Nazi Germany here in America. It's been that way for years. You know, and if you hate it, having certain people in control of other people, and if you hate being a slave, making minimum wage, I mean, think about it. McDonald's is making billions of dollars in profits every single year. Okay? I mean, you've got to think about this stuff. Billions. Not hundreds, not thousands, not millions, billions. McDonald's is just one example. Billions of dollars in profits. That's bullshit. Because they have people working for them for minimum wage. Some of them are getting $10.50 an hour, some are getting $12.50 an hour. You should be paid based on how hard you work, not based on who you know. You know, you should be paid based on how hard you work. So if you work hard, that's what you should be paid based on, not who you know. That's the way it should be. And so, you know, if McDonald's is making billions of profits, you know, and every state, every area in the country is different, but you should be making... here in Colorado, you should be making at bare minimum $25 an hour, and I've said this before in other videos, and you should be getting at least 40 hours a week of work. So that's how much money you should be making at bare minimum here in Colorado, okay? And some people will say, oh, if the politicians raise the minimum wage to, you know, $25 an hour, then my Big Mac is going to start costing me $15 or $20 per Big Mac. Well, if that's the case, then the politicians need to go ahead and raise the minimum wage again. You know, if you roll over like a slave, that's what you're going to become. You know, so if McDonald's keeps raising their prices, then we keep raising minimum wage for their workers, and eventually they're finally going to get the message. But the problem is that we have corruption in the government through a process called ripple effect. You know, I'm not making assumptions when I say stuff like this. The government is corrupt. It's been that way for years now. I saw this day coming 10 years ago through a process of ripple effects. I'm not a psychic. You know, I don't have special mystical powers. I'm just smart. I understand ripple effects. I saw this day coming 10 years ago, and I know exactly what's going to happen 5 years from now with extreme precision. Extreme precision. And there's been people that have been able to predict the stock market and many other facets of this country with extreme accuracy. And they're not psychic, folks. It's called ripple effects. You know, so if you hate the way that things are now, then support the InfoWar. And I'm just a regular guy in Colorado. You know, I don't work for them. I buy stuff from them. I pass out all my spare time when I'm not busy. I pass out their bumper stickers. You know, I go peacefully protest. I go open carry outside of Denver County because it's illegal inside of Denver County, but outside of Denver County I go protest. And I didn't have to. My gun came with 16-round magazines, but because of the corrupt government, my handgun has to be a 10-round magazine or less. Of course, they don't make less than that, and they only started making a 10-round magazine because of the stupid laws. But I had to go back. My gun came with 2 high-capacity magazines. I went back to the gun store, and I bought 3 more magazines for my gun. And that's bullshit, especially since I had to pay full price for these magazines. For the same price that I paid for these 10-round magazines, I could have gotten a 16-round magazine. But because I knew that I was going to be peacefully protesting Denver's corruption and the corruption in other parts of the country, that's why I went ahead and I spent money on these fucking magazines, all right? Because if a cop wants to talk to me, and if he wants to, if he wants to give me a hard time, then I've got to be nice and I've got to be respectful. But above all, I've got to have a 10-round magazine, because if not, then, some cops are just going to let that shit slide, not all cops are bad, Some of them are, but not all of them are bad. There are cops, there's a few of them out there. They've got a mind of their own and they can think for themselves. But just to be on the safe side, my handgun is fully legal according to all of the laws, no matter how full of shit they really are. So I'm able to go peacefully protest without any problems. I just have to be nice to the cops and cooperate. And as long as they don't, as long as they're only semi-corrupt, going with the system instead of using their mind and making their own decision, I'll get out of it just fine. But yeah, thanks for watching. MassageBF.com. Over and out.
Are you tired of driving to your massage therapist for service? Want a massage therapist to come to your home or hotel at an affordable rate? Well, for just $40 per hour, Ken Francis can really pamper you and help you relax from a long day. If you're too far away from Denver, Colorado, don't worry. MassageBF.com offers affordable travel rates to cover a much bigger area of the state of Colorado. Don't overpay with the big companies. Give a free market business a shot. MassageBF.com.